Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. So you know there's instances where you're playing against an enemy Genji. He's about to ultimate but kinda dies doing so, but you know that he kept it because his full animation didn't play out, his Ryu Wagateki Kuro didn't play out. So you know that even though he tried to ultimate in that situation and he was taken down whilst doing so, he still has his ultimate for the next fight. This is also very similar for the likes of Reinhardt, who you now and again see hammered down, doesn't quite cut off, but you know that he has it for the next fight because he didn't get to use it then. And of course, if you sniper Lucio way out of the air as he's ulting, he will still have it for the next fight because he didn't hit the ground. Well, all of this is about to change with a change on the PTR, which essentially means that once an ultimate is pressed, it is used completely. McCree mains will know a lot about this. This was a big change for him way back when, so I don't really think it affects him as much as other heroes, but it is something that happens to a lot of heroes. It's really difficult to say the effects of it without testing it. I'm sure we'll do that later on today. But in this video, I really want to highlight Genji and Lucio with the clips on screen. As you've seen, if Genji dies somewhere between his ultimate going off, whilst I couldn't replicate him keeping his ultimate like he does a lot of the time in competitive games that we've had and I'm sure you've had as well, he still keeps some of the ultimate charge in there. Lucio, of course, keeps it all because he jumps off the map. His ultimate doesn't get used because he doesn't hit the ground. But on the PTR, it looks very different with the ultimates being used up instantly. This is a pretty big quality of life change, and it really adds a lot of emphasis on when to use ultimates, which is a good thing. Ultimates shouldn't be these things that you can essentially mess up with, but have them again for the second fight. It doesn't work like that. They're meant to be these skill shot abilities that you use in opportune times and make the most of them. If you screw up by getting interrupted or hooked, then that is your problem and you have to deal with it. So in this part of the video, I actually want to go through some heroes that will have pretty interesting results with how they go. There's fairly different ways with how each ultimate works. You have some that are channeled, you have some that are in inverted commas transform ults, and then some that are like throw projectiles, tracer, grav, that kind of thing. But the first one I want to talk about is Doomfist, who I don't think is going to be affected by it much. He does use his ultimate a lot to get out of situations, and if you do stun him out of it with, say, like a sleep dart or a flashbang, I think it's more going to be accidental, and then I think it's really hard to telegraph when a Doomfist is going to ult, and he's also a little bit harder to hit than some other heroes as well. So maybe look out for that one. McCree has been on this level for quite some time. It used to be the case that his ultimate would slowly drain down to 50% and then 0, and for a while it's been 100-0 pretty much instantly once it's been used. And he knows the extent of how important it is to not get shut down with a sleep, with a hook, with a flashbang, because it sort of kills his channeled ult. The same goes for Pharah, the same goes for Reaper, and it goes for Roadhog as well. If they were stunned out of their ultimate early enough, then they would have some ultimate charge left, but nowadays that's not going to happen, so all of these heroes have ran that risk of being stunned out of their ultimates, so it's not such a huge thing for them, but it's just not as big as other heroes, such as Soldier 76, who, if he gets stunned during the transforming stage of his ultimate whilst he's putting on the visor, it gets used up, it doesn't go anywhere. So this is huge for the hero. Again, this is something that we want to try out because there are a lot of heroes in this list that may have these sort of effects. The likes of Tracer and Zarya that throw out abilities are going to be interesting to see whether that works. But I'm certainly looking to see what may happen in this given scenario, what heroes really get affected by these changes or not. Have to see on that one. But this is just a quick video to say that Genji and Lucio especially are going to be affected by these new changes if they go to live. Maybe look out for a video later on, we'll go through the interactions. Let me know what you think of the changes, but until next time, take care, we'll see you then.